These are the cars we race out. The cars for beginners. The cars for the young. We're immature, irresponsible, we're obnoxious, nauseatingly annoying. And let's face it, we're kinda stupid. But that's okay though. We're not keeping these things. We got our eyes set on much bigger goals.
And put your name to shame, cover up your face. You can't run the race, the pace is too fast, it just won't last. You love the way I look at you. Take away if I give in.
When we first started obsessing of cars, when we started putting posters of cars on our walls, were they posters of Hondas, Nissans, Subarus, and the like? They were posters of Ferrari. They were posters of Pagani, McLaren, Bugatti, and Koenigsegg. Now, back to the cars we have. Yes, they suck. They're not like the real sports cars or the exotics. I don't care what high school you went to or how many Fast and the Furious movies you watched. They're supposed to be good on MPG. Maybe even a little peppy, but that's it. I wasn't even going to include Ford because they're in a league of their own. Every time they come out with a new Ford GT, they humiliate Ferrari with it in the Le Mans races where it hurts them the most. Why? Well, they have a personal grudge against them. It happened back in the 60s, and that's when they started kicking their ass at Le Mans. Because Le Mans is where Ferrari gets to show why they're so expensive, why we should buy from them. You're probably thinking, dang man, that's not cool. But so is what Ferrari did to them back then though, over a business deal. Le Mans is where everyone goes to show their best. If you've ever played a Gran Turismo game and seen the baddest looking cars that every company has ever had, those are the cars that are there. Anybody who's anyone is there. Acura, Mazda, Lamborghini, Ferrari, Dodge, Chevy, McLaren, Pagani, Porsche. Of course, the big Italian names are going to be in the front, as well as Porsche. Dodge has their extreme car there. Chevy has theirs for the fanboys with their GTR and their Acura NSXs. They're there. They are there too. They're pretty far back as well. And just in case you're thinking it's just the driver and that you can do a better job, Ford with its GT in one situation won first, second, and third place. It's a fucking badass car. The last win in 2016 was pulled off by the newest Ford GT that they have, a V6 competing against V8s, V10s, and V12s. Just trying to keep up with the damn thing has proved so difficult that all companies are now well knowing that the time gap between the 60s and now isn't because they couldn't do it, it's because they chose not to do it. Please bear in mind this had nothing to do with the other companies. It was between Ford and Ferrari. All because of that personal grudge with Ferrari. That's right, Ferrari fucked it up for everybody. Each year that Ford created a new GT, it won at Le Mans. The older 1966 GT went on to win the next Le Mans races 3 years in a row. Not just in 1966, but also 67, 68, and 69. Ford can do a lot with the V6, and that's kind of where I'm going with this.